Ciao, come stai? Hello, I'm Paul Stewart here of the World's Team, and I am honored to be here on the True Blue Show podcast. And I just want to say thank you for Alessandro for inviting me here and being part of your show. Thank you, my friend.
Ciao, have a good night. Buonasera.
Alessandro, we came in a contact a couple of weeks ago, actually. We were just discussing Dallas Cowboys, and you invited me to kind of do a little show together for your show, for the True Blue Show podcast, and I was like, I'll be absolutely be honored. But we're both going to be kind of talking in English a little bit, so I'm here to help you a little bit. So it's going to be very interesting. But I have to say though, come stai?
No, I'm good. And you?
Fantastico, fantastico.
Awesome. Speak Italiano and English. Poco poco. Little little.
Yeah, I learned a little bit of Italian when I was
Okay.
back in high school, but I've been to different places in Italy when I was younger. Been to Lado di Garda, Venice, Lido di Jesolo, Milano. I was in Torino back there in March. I was there for a conference. But yeah, I love Italia. I love it.
Beautiful country.
Oh,
we have 16 UNESCO site, the first in the world.
I tell you, man, like the Vino Rosso. Barissimo.
No, I'm from Rome. You don't ever been in Rome?
I've never been to Rome yet. No, I haven't. No. I know. It's on the bucket list. It's on the list.
The story with many more sites of the ancient Romans, the capital city, Roma Caput Mundi.
I know the Julius Caesar, the history, the Vatican City. Like it's so much history, so much. But we're here for one reason and one reason only. We're here to talk about our Dallas Cowboys, because it's not just America's team; it is the world's team. And as some people who don't know who I am, I run the World's Team podcast along with my co-host Mike Poland, who's from Wales. So we try and bring Cowboys fans from all across the world, and basically we want to try and bring as many Cowboys fans from all different parts of the world, whether you're from Canada, Italia, Germany, France, the UK, Japan, anywhere in the world, to try and collaborate and try and meet up in person whenever we do go to Dallas and just have a great time. So I just want to thank the opportunity for Alessandro for letting me kind of speak primarily on here. So, and apologies to anyone it's not understanding my accent. That's my Scottish accent, so I do apologize. I'll try my best.
Okay, I don't understand your Scottish accent. No, sorry. I'm joking. I'm kind of you. I'm kind of.
I'll try and talk as clearly as I can.
Okay. my Roman accent. Okay. Do you know my Roman accent?
Well, technically, mine's is Glaswegian because I'm from Glasgow. Yeah, so there's. I would imagine it's the same for you. There's different parts of Italy, different types of dialect for Italia.
Yeah, different dialect in Florence, Naples, Rome, Torino, Milano, Venezia. Every part of Italy have a dialect.
Yes, same here in Scotland. Same here. Yeah. But yeah, so we're here to talk about the Dallas.
Sorry, because it's the different from Glasgow and Edinburgh.
It's the distance.
No, the different of the dialect from Edinburgh.
It's quite different. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So Edinburgh's more. How would I put this politely? A lot more posh, like a lot more. So. But yes, but we're here to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Big news has just happened today. CD Lamb finally got his contract, 136 million, 100 million of that guaranteed.
Yeah, is this, if I don't wrong, is this the second after Justin Jefferson? Justin Jefferson a deal in 4 years, 140
It's for
million.
4 years. Yeah, so 100 million guaranteed. So he's 25 million a year guaranteed, and plus, oh god, I can't do 36 divided by 4. 8, it's 9. Yep. So it'll be 34 million a year.
4 million less respect of the Justin Jefferson. But
yes, it's on par. Yeah.
But it's the same. For me, CD together Micah Parsons is the very best player we have in the roster. And
100%.
For me is the essential player together Micah Parsons, and I'm so happy if this deal is good. And now I hope in Micah Parsons for the next year new deal.
Yeah, we've got next year for that as well, and not to mention we still got Dak Prescott's contract still to do as well.
I think Dak Prescott is in a difficult position now, but I think in this season he will play very good football, because in the last year he's looking for another contract with the Cowboys or with the other teams.
I know. I totally agree with you, because any players on their contract year, they always seem to bring their A game. And let's not forget, last year, Dak Prescott led the league in passing touchdowns, and he was like just short of winning the MVP award. So why is his contract not done right now? The Jones family only really knows about that, because it seems a bit insanity, the fact that Dak's not been given any offer. Well, I think he's been given an offer, but I can't confirm that yet, due to my sources based in Dallas. But essentially, we need to, like, if Dak was to go to another team next year, it's going to impact Dallas next year in terms of the salary cap.
Yeah.
And the year after. So either way, like, it's better for us to get Dak extended. So therefore, we've got more room to play about and get the likes of Micah Parsons re-signed. Because if we don't sign Dak Prescott, then re-signing Micah Parsons makes it a lot more difficult.
Yeah, but I think we can do without it. With Dak Prescott, Dak Prescott with the easy, because Dak Prescott is a candidate last year in MVP for a reason. Mm-hmm. For me, is not top of the league for the QB, but is a very good QB, and passer rating is good. Candidate for MVP, and I think. But for me, essential is Micah Parsons and Lamb. I leave go for Dak Prescott, respect to Micah Parsons or the CD Lamb.
Yeah, Alessandro, feel free to speak in Italian as well. So therefore, it's not all in English. So feel free to speak Italian as well.
But you do traductor? You use the traductor for Italian.
Sorry, what does that mean? Sorry.
You use the traductor for Italian.
I used some parts of Google Translate. Yeah, I used a little bit, but from what I remember back in the day when I was back at high school, like counting numbers, the days of the week, like lunedì, mercoledì, sabato, like the days, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
this is easy.
Oh yeah, but like the easiest thing I need to know is uno birra, uno vino rosso. Here we go. But yeah, I think you might have frozen up a little bit there. Oh no, don't tell me his connection's just frozen. We'll just wait till and he's back.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think your connection just kind of dipped a little bit there.
Okay.
But yeah, so kind of moving on from that. So, Alessandro, tell me your thoughts about the upcoming season.
12-5. No.
If only.
No. Next season, 11-6. But I'm very trusting in an upcoming season because we had a good defense. We had a good defensive coordinator, and in the team, in the sports team, the defense is the best. The best thing we had for win many more games, but the problem now is some injuries. But I'm trust for the next season because Mike Zimmer show us in past. He is a very, very good defensive coordinator, and
absolutely.
We have Micah Parsons. We have a secondary line very good. Maybe we do something in front seven.
But, yeah, I think totally.
Offensive line is good, but in front seven we do something, maybe.
Yeah, if there's one thing I'm really looking forward to is seeing rookie Maris Larafu, the linebacker from Notre Dame. And likes of Eric Kendricks as well. I'm very interested to see how these two communicate, especially in the middle of the defense, especially when it's dropping back into coverage or it's going to stop the run. I think that's going to be a really key, vital role in terms of the Mike Zimmer defense. But I'm really glad that you mentioned about the defensive line. Like, obviously, we've got DeMarcus Lawrence still. We've got Ricky Marshawn Leland. Sam Williams, unfortunately, is out for the season. Picked up an injury during training camp. We've got Mazzie Smith going into his second year, so he has a lot to kind of step up this year compared to last year, being a first-round draft pick. But hopefully, I'm being very hopeful. I'm hoping that we can resolve the gap within the inside run that seems to be the Cowboys' biggest weakness. Because outside run, we seem to be quite well and contain it quite well, especially now that Demarion Overshawn is now back. And we saw that in week 1 against the Rams. Looked fantastic. For that short time he was on the field, looked fantastic. So I'm very intrigued to see how the linebacker core is going to complement the defensive line and also complement our secondary, especially but it's more so in the run game, like for the opposing offense. How are we going to stop the run?
Yeah, we have a problem. Maybe we have only a problem defending the running game of opponent. But we have also Maris Liufau.
Yeah,
I see this player is not bad in defense, but only the problem is defending the running game, opponent running games.
Yeah, definitely. It's been our biggest weakness for the past couple of years, but hopefully Zimmer's approach to his defense is get big guys in the middle. So obviously we brought in Jordan Phillips, I believe his name is, and we've brought another defensive tackle, 2 guys way over 300 pounds. to help fill the one tech position, playing up against the center and the guard, to help complement Mazzy Smith, like to make sure that he's actually learning from these guys coming in, but also we're not burning him out at the same time. Although you would expect Mazzy Smith to get the most reps out of these guys, but at least we've got some backups now that can actually rotate into the defensive line and still provide a good service to try and neutralize the offensive run game.
So I don't listen.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was just saying that with Mazzy Smith, and now we've got these two. Now we've got these two new defensive tackles coming into the team. It's going to help Mazzy Smith, like not so much. He's not going to get rep after rep after rep, but he's going to learn from these other seasoned veterans, like he did with Jonathan Hattinkins. But at the same time, we're going to have to expect Mazzy Smith to take it up to the next level.
Mazzy Smith must improve because in the last season is alternate good match and good game and worst game. But Micah Parsons is guaranteed for him, and I think trust in Mazzy Smith for the next season because he only improve. He only improve. Don't make it worse.
See, it's a one thing that my co-host always says about defensive linemen. They always excel in the third year. Always in the third year. DeMarcus Lawrence first two seasons were okay, but his third season with the Dallas Cowboys, that's when he really improved. That's what earned him that new contract, etc. So, like, I'm still expecting Mazzy Smith to contribute a lot more this year, but I'm not expecting him to be that guy yet. So I think by year 3 he could be that guy, depending how his development's going. And I trust Mike Zimmer. He's the type of guy that can actually help elevate the likes of Mazzy Smith for sure. Because when you look at the history of Mike Zimmer, him being at Cincinnati, being the defensive coordinator, the head coach of the Vikings, and obviously way before that, he was defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys years and years ago. So he's got a good understanding of how our defense should work. It's completely different compared to Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn's very likes to read off the offenses quite a lot and change from man to zone quite a little bit, and also kind of change the formation, whether it's a 4-3 defense, a 4-3 defense, or a 3-4 defense. Yeah. So he likes to mix it up a little bit.
It's different of Mike Zimmer and
he's very traditional. Yeah.
We hope, because in the last match with Green Bay Packers, the secondary line is completely swept away.
Yeah,
swept away the secondary in the last game with the Green Bay in divisional.
Yeah, we had no secondary in that game. Like they never even did not even show up. They did not show up, my friend.
Sorry, Paul, but Mazzy Smith look like this same history of the DeMarcus Lawrence.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the secondary there. Sorry. But like some Mazzy Smith, I hope so. I'm more hoping for this year more than anything, because we can't babysit him for too long. I think he really does need to take, like, for him being a first round draft pick, he really needs to be making a statement out there and putting these veterans in the backseat. Like, we don't want veterans to come in and actually take the starting role from Mazzy. So that's where I'm with that. But Also, just kind of obviously we kind of talked before we started recording. We've got sent over a couple of questions and stuff like that just to get your thoughts on. What has been your thoughts on offensive lineman Cooper Beebe and Tyler Guyton?
Cooper Beebe, he make great work because he work in his house with his mother.
I know it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome.
And Cooper Beebe, the center is a very, very part of the offensive line. The offensive line, very, very difficult. Center is very difficult position in the offensive line, Paul. I hope Cooper Beebe, he work hard every day in training camp in this position, and we only hope he's improving in this position because it's a very difficult position. The center,
100%, 100%. I used to play offensive line back years ago. I used to play.
Yeah.
And it's so difficult. It's so difficult. I prefer playing guard or tackle.
Yeah, delegate position in center.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like you need to be insane to play center. Sometimes you need to have your head a little screw loose, so to speak.
Yeah.
But it's
we hope it's the same of Jason Kelce. No,
about true. He is a nutcase, to be fair. But as much as I despise the Eagles, but how can you not dislike Jason Kelce? The guy is hilarious. He is really funny.
Jason Kelce is the best center in every. Tyler, the pronunciation is Tyler Guyton or Tyler Guyton?
Guyton.
Guyton. Okay, Tyler Guyton is very strong. Wow.
I know.
Wow. Yeah. He stopped 2-3 men together. No, 3, no, 3, 2. Two men together.
And in the Raiders preseason game, he was up against their starting defensive line, Max Crosby, etc., and he was dominating.
Yeah. The offensive line is dominate.
Oh, but,
it's simply to say, sorry. It's simply to say, okay, because it's the our first pick in 29. 29. Because simply to say now is the best pick because it's 29, the first our pick, but it's the best pick, and maybe Cooper Beebe second best pick, maybe.
Yeah, potentially. Like, yeah. I think our top 4 picks have really good potential. So, Guyton, Marshawn Leyland, Cooper Beebe, and Maris Lauerfoot. I think those 4 guys could be big potential.
But we don't forget Ryan Flournoy because
where could we forget? Like he's looking really good, really good.
He is do 2-3 catches is very good catches with Trey Lance. Not bad, Ryan Flournoy, but Cooper Beebe, for me, Cooper Beebe and Tyler Guyton is very, very best pick in our draft.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so glad that you mentioned Trey Lance. So what has your opinion been about Trey Lance and his preseason games? Do you think he deserves to be the number 2 quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah. Trey Lance show us in this preseason, in this training camp, he is the best and is the worst. The best, I think, but we watch on every game in training camp, in every preseason. Is the best is the running game. Okay, it's a very good running game.
Exactly. Yes.
And his worst is the passing game. Very indecision, man. 2-3 seconds with the ball in the hands.
The interceptions.
Yeah, in decision. Throw this ball. Try. But in running game is, I think it's a very good QB. Now QB3. We see the going QB2, but Cooper Rush is very very good QB2. But Trey Lance, un po' sì, un po' no. Leader yes, leader no.
Yeah, like for me right now, I agree with the assessment. I think when Trey Lance is out the pocket and he starts to run with the ball, looks dynamic, athletic, really good. But when he's in the pocket trying to look for a pass, he seems really nervous when he's trying to do like even the most simple things. Like the first drive of the game against the Los Angeles Chargers, his first drive was fantastic. I thought, okay, now we got something. But as the game went on, that's when the mistakes were starting to happen. Like we were seeing the interceptions, we were seeing the overthrown passes that were yards away from the wide receiver, or they were uncatchable throws essentially. And for me right now, I'd still have Trey Lance as QB number 3. Then it's Cooper Rush. Then it's Dak Prescott at QB number 1.
Now we have to understand this good throw of the Trey Lance or good throw or good catch of the Ryan Flournoy.
Well, this is the interesting part. If Ryan Flournoy makes the roster, imagine Dak Prescott throwing to him with a much more accuracy. That's gonna be very intriguing.
Yeah, but we have to understand here good. The pass rating, the pass of the Trey Lance is very accuracy for Ryan Flournoy, or Ryan Flournoy is a good wide receiver with his catch. But with that press, now sono curioso in inglese. I'm curious.
Curious.
Watch Dak Prescott with Ryan Flournoy.
Yeah, it's very.
Danny Cooks, CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott for me is the best trio now.
I totally agree with you, my friend. So we've got our week 1 game against the Cleveland Browns coming up. Not this weekend. I don't think it is. It's next weekend, isn't it? I just need to double check the schedule. My goodness. But yes, we are playing the Cleveland Browns for the season opener in Cleveland. And yeah, we're playing them on the 8th of September. So that will be a 21-25 kickoff in the United Kingdom and 22-25 in Italia.
Sì. 10:30. 10:30 p.m.
Yep, 10:30 p.m. in Italy. Yep. So what are your thoughts for this upcoming game?
We know all of the defense of the Cleveland Browns, one of the best defense in the last year. But they had a great loss without Nick Chubb, and
that's right. Yeah.
Nick Chubb has a great loss for him. I think we don't have big problems for win this game.
I hope so.
But the defense of Cleveland Browns is very, very strong, very, very best defense in the league in the last year. This is second, third league.
They were top 5, top 5
in the. But with our defense, we can win this game because without Darren Bland is a great loss for us. But I trust in Mike Zimmer and in our offensive line and offensive game with Duck. Now with CD Lamb. And
I know.
I'm very glad for the finish this game. The problem after we will have.
See, I mean, for me, it's I'm feeling a lot more confident now, especially with Tyler Guyton, and he's going to be up against Myles Garrett. Like, if Tyler Guyton can stop the likes of Myles Garrett, I'm a lot more confident going into this season now, because protecting your blind side for Dak Prescott is vitally important. And for me, like, I totally agree with you. I believe in Mike Zimmer. I think what he can do with this with the numbers of the secondary and the preseason games, like the depth players, I can't imagine what it's going to be like with our stars, with the likes of Trayvon Diggs, DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons, etc. It's going to be very interesting.
Okay. If Micah Parsons don't play running back.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. or do sumo wrestling. That can go away.
No, at the college, he plays running back position, Mike Parsons.
I know. I've seen it. I've seen it. I'm just like, what is he doing? What is he doing?
But I forgot Myles Garrett is the best MVP defense, best defense of the last year.
Yeah, absolutely. But tell me, what do you think the score predictions are going to be for against the Cleveland Browns?
Very difficult to say. I think we play with our typically play, and we don't think to the defense of the Cleveland Browns. Okay, but no, I trust for this game, because Cleveland Browns have, I repeat, the defense, but offensive game is not great offensive game without Chubb, and I think we will win. We will win. No problem for me.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm kind of looking. I think it's going to be a very closely contested game. The Cleveland defense are no slouch. They are not to be messed around with, especially with the likes of Myles Garrett. And don't forget, on the Cleveland offense, they do have Amari Cooper, former Dallas Cowboy, as well. So I think it's a matter of who gets to the quarterback first. Do I think our defense is capable of doing that? 100%. But I think it's going to be one of those close games where it might be decided by field goal. So if there's anything to be positive about, we've got the best kicker in the NFL right now, and that's Brandon Aubrey. He's absolutely fantastic. So for me, I'm going to say 27-24 Cowboys.
27-24. 30-25 Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
But you have a reason, because is the Cleveland defense is very good, and the field goal should be important for win this game. And Brandon Aubrey now maybe it's not the best, but it's second into third in the league. Is very.
He's definitely top 3, but for me,
in top 5, sì, nella top 5. So is former football player, no American football player.
È soccer, è calcio.
Soccer, calcio, sì. He plays with Giovinco in Toronto.
With who?
Brandon Aubrey plays. He played many years ago with Giovinco, Sebastian Giovinco, Italian football player in Toronto, and they winner the
MLS.
Yeah, the MLS. Win the champions. Win the championship.
Yes, interesting. Well,
and Brandon Aubrey is a very football player, very good.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. But yeah, now speaking about Italy, so tell me more about the Italian fan base for the Dallas Cowboys. Like how big is it over there? Have you yourself, have you been to Dallas to go and see a game yet? Like, tell me more. Like,
in Italian or in English?
But either way, Italiano.
Because follow us, my friend in Italian. Okay, when I speak in Italian, I can translate in English. Okay.
Ok, grazie.
No, la nostra fan base italiana è molto grande.
Very big.
Very big fan base. We have the chat. Noi abbiamo la chat Telegram in Telegram. Okay, we have the chat Telegram where we comments in live the match all together. And we have the Instagram page, TikTok page, True Blue Show Italia. Follow us, seguiteci ragazzi. We in this year we are in 10 years of the Dallas Cowboys Italia.
Wow, holy
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
this is the 10 years of the. This is the. In these days, the anniversary of the 10 years of the community of Dallas Cowboys Italia.
Oh, congratulations, my friend.
In Italy, we have many podcasts of American football of each team had his podcast. Okay, the first magazine is Adol. Okay, but Adol make podcast. Every team at the podcast, but Dallas Cowboys True Blue Show. True Blue Show is the ancient podcast of American football in Italian. Is is the oldest podcast in Italy of American football.
Oh, fantastic!
The oldest. The first podcast of American football, and first podcast no in American football in. Dallas Cowboys and each team.
Sì.
The oldest podcast in each team. Il più vecchio podcast di tutti i team, di tutte le squadre. In Italia. In Italy.
So as you and Dallas Cowboys Italia, have you guys been over to Dallas yet for any games?
No. I have been in Dallas 3 times because I have
familia?
My great friends, my cousin Daniela, ciao Dani, with his husband live in Dallas, and I visited AT&T Stadium, but in 22 last 22 in October, but we had in by week or in or on trip. I don't remember, but no, I have in by week. That week in by week.
Man.
Yeah.
What's the chances? What is the chances? Yeah. So
I watched only one game of NFL football in London.
Oh, you've been to London as well?
Saints versus Minnesota Vikings in October 22 in London.
All right. For me, I've been going to Dallas Cowboys games since 2017. I try and go once a year if I can. And the first game I went to was Dallas versus Philadelphia. That was the first game I ever attended. And I tell you, the hostility was insane. Like, think of Roma versus Juventus.
Roma Juventus, where? In Torino?
No. Think of the fans. Like, yeah,
No.
like
Every Italian fans versus Juventus.
it's like a Glasgow Celtic and Rangers. Like, and it's like the rivalry. Like, you know. So
but the true rivalry is
Lazio and Roma.
Lazio Roma, Inter Juventus. Milan Juventus, Inter Milan. This is the best rivalry in Italy.
Grazie. But yeah, so that was my first game. So I've been going every year since, and the amount of people I've met through the Dallas Cowboys, not just from Texas, but from all across the world. Like, I've got my friends in Canada who run the Cowboys Can Fans show. They're really great guys. I help run the UK Cowboys Fans podcast with my friends from England and Wales and Ireland. So we all run that together. And obviously I run the World's Team podcast to kind of bring more international, like people like yourself, which we will do a World's Team specific show with Mike on the show as well. We'll probably do that like a pre-game show. We could even do it for the Cleveland game, like final thoughts before the first open season of the game. If you're down for that, we could do that. But in terms of that, just over the years, like I've been to other Cowboys games away from home, been to Kansas, New Orleans, and Houston. That's the three. Yeah, Houston was warm, very warm,
very warm.
But I tell you what, though,
also in Dallas in October, very warm.
Yeah, absolutely.
More than Vegas.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, I've been 10 times in USA, but Dallas 14, 40 Celsius in Fahrenheit. I think 80.
Is it quattordici?
No, 40. 40.
40. Sì.
40 in Vegas in October.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Like, and
more than Vegas 36.
Does not surprise me. But the most fun I've had at an away game was Kansas City. That place was fun. That's a really good place to go for a game. The tailgating was unbelievable. The Kansas City fans were very respectful, had a good laugh, had a good couple of beers with them, beer after beer after beer, like with the Kansas fans. And
but in winter, you have been in Kansas City in winter or in?
This was November.
Very
still no, it was still warm. Yeah. I was worried. Yeah, seriously. Like that particular day, it was really warm, but the following day, the Monday, is it Lunedì? Monday?
Lunedì, yeah, Lunedì.
That was cold. That was cold. Yeah, freddo. But New Orleans was interesting.
Yeah.
It was a mixed experience with New Orleans. I'm in no rush to go back to the stadium. That's for sure.
I've been in New Orleans 2018 for the
Madeira,
for the baptism of my the daughter of my cousin from Dallas, but the baptism in New Orleans. And New Orleans right. in that period is the French Party. Do you know French Party?
Yeah. What was it called? Creole? Not Creole. Oh God. I know what you mean though. Yeah, because there's a lot.
Because New Orleans is the French influential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful though. New Orleans is beautiful. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. But I would like to go. If there was one place I would like to go to, would be Green Bay.
Yeah.
Like
Great.
go to Lambeau Field, see the Cowboys
And
play there, but definitely not in the winter though. Oh no, oh no. It would have to. It would have to be early in the season. Early.
The worst stadium for us. The worst teams for us. And the frozen tundra is very, very.
It's true. It's so true.
Stadium, very romantic stadium. Okay, Lambeau Field.
Historic, yeah.
Sorry, stadium, and it's a frozen tundra. Frozen is
understatement. Oh, but yeah, that's. Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. Oh, don't know why that's going off there. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm just kind of. So the next game I'm going to the Houston Texans game this year, the week before Thanksgiving. So I'll be traveling over. Like I've got a lot of friends in Houston, so I'll be traveling with those guys and spend about 10 days and that 10 to 7 days. It depends. I've not decided how long exactly I'm staying in Dallas yet, but so I can go and see my friends there and go to the game and just catch up and that. But yeah,
nice.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, so Houston Texans is very good team this year for me.
Yeah, definitely.
For me, it's a surprise of this year in the NFL.
Sorry, say that again.
For me, it's a surprise. Houston Texans in the NFL.
Oh yeah, definitely. But they've got a really good team this year. Really good team.
Texans will a surprise.
Yeah, like with Stroud and Stephon Diggs now.
Yeah.
It's a game I'm particularly cautious about for sure.
But the best the team with problematic game in offensive is the for me Baltimore Ravens because in the running game is very incredible team with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson.
I know. Well, yeah, but so what we'll do then, we'll call it a wee end for this for your show. It's technically your show, and I've taken over, unfortunately. But what we'll definitely do, I'll have you over on the Wolves team, get you to meet Mike, and we can talk about the upcoming Dallas Cowboys game, whatever week that may be. But it'll probably be a Friday evening or a Saturday morning. We'll record it, so just let me know when you're available, Alessandro, and we'll definitely make that happen. But but yeah, folks. But if you want to just like sign off for everyone, and we can end the show.
I'm so glad for you, and I hope next time repeat this experience. It's very good. Sorry for my English. Sorry for.
Yeah. Inglese molto bene, molto bene.
No, insomma, dai. Così.
No. Sì. Like molto bene. Like I can understand very well.
Allora, now io ti aspetto nostro podcast. I wait you in our podcast, okay?
Yeah. Yep. So you'll come on to ours in the next coming weeks.
Okay, but you have a problem. We are great fan of Celtic Glasgow. I'm Inter. You win only one Champions League.
That doesn't matter. I keep forgetting you're an Inter Milan fan. Oh, sorry, dude. Sorry. But anyway, folks, it's an absolute pleasure getting to meet you for the first time, Alessandro. And here's hoping in the future as well we can actually have a beer in person in Dallas. That's the goal. Is try and get Cowboys fans from all across the world get together, have a beer, and watch our team. That's the goal. All right. Well, anyway, folks, have a good one.
Ciao.